Or will it be Seal to end in first? Or any of our other teams that are up towards the top. But here we go, dropping onto Gili Island. All right, gamers. Where are we dropping today?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. It's happening. We're dropping on logging camps if you're NRX, John.
No.
That much is staying the same.
Uh-uh.
7 games in, I've successfully tilted fish.
No, that happened from minute 1. Look at where teams are dropping. They're coming in from the bottom left-hand corner of the map, so southwestern.
Seal go down to Rust Bay. They will be joined by WAFFF, but...
Seal territory.
Oh, yeah. It is Seal territory. They do enjoy this one. We haven't seen as many fights at Rust Bay because the circle is not actually ever centered on it today. We've had some really ocean-bound circles.
See how this one looks. So ECO as well as Pirate Team are both moving over towards the observatory. No team playing spoiler there just yet. NRX are still split looting. Although I've said it could come back and haunt them, it actually hasn't so far. They haven't dropped individual members due to split looting just yet. Fate, they're going to drop over just to the east of Bitter Lake, and they're going to be split looting as well.
Ooh, another northeastbound circle. We saw End hopping out of the tuk-tuk there. The tuk was driving.
Managed to chat with Fate before this last match, asking what's happened, where's the secret strategy, and they've said that they went for too many meds in the last match, so looted way too long.
Well, you know what they say, greed equals feed.
Is that Seal? Seal just lost a player, though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But that's, I mean, honestly, that's not that unusual.
Yeah, it's like every
because
map.
they do seem to lose players and still plays highly. A false sense of security or something.
Yeah, so Medstrat, broken as... something.
As heck. There's Tuk, the dedicated Medstratter.
Put it to you this way, right? Medstrat was originally theory crafted as an actual way to play second. This is back when Medstratters would die at 28 to 28-30. And we've seen dedicated teams when they do it from the very beginning. And this was started in... Okay, this Medstratting in general was started by Team Secret in the first ever World Championship. They showed it's a viable strategy. Now... Southeast Asia took it and hit the ground running. The only region to do so far. That being said, with Medstrat being so popular now, as we get kills across the map, but we'll jump over towards them if we actually get to see these kills. With Medstratting being so popular now, there's an efficient way to do it. So previously, teams used to only get 28 to 28-30. Now, doing it religiously and dedicatedly, you can get all the way to 30 minutes and 57 seconds. That's the
if you're
record.
as good as Tuk.
That's the record, and it was made today. 30 minutes, 57 seconds into gameplay. That's a long time. That is a few seconds off of the final zone engulfing the entire map. That's how long you can survive through it. It's very impressive. Now, it's less likely to give you second place all the time. I'll quote SEAL Team's games today. They're probably the best Medstratting team out there right now. Oh, especially in Southeast Asia. 3 second place finishes, a 3rd and a 4th place finish. I'm going to discount this map too because they got caught. It was a different story. So if you don't get caught, 4th to 2nd place, very possible. But we originally theory crafted you would need 2nd place and 3 kills every map, and then you will win every tournament. For context, if a team got 2nd place every single map today and got 0 kills total, they would currently be in the lead by 30 points. That is how strong the strategy is. Not a single win, not a single kill, just 2nd place.
And SEAL Team are proof of this right now. They are sitting in 1st place despite having not won a single map today. But we do have to check in with some of the action that's happening. You can see number 1 actually kind of ran afoul of Bren Esports, but it was Bren Esports running afoul of them as they've gotten almost everybody on their team down. But Pow Pow, who does turn it around for 1, gets Feta down. But here comes Just Arm trying to run over the final member, as he has everyone hop out the tuk-tuk, and it looks like this fight's going to end early.
Goodbye.
Bren Esports, that's the end of their tournament.
First team to be eliminated in the grand
It
finals.
wasn't WAFFF.
It's Bren Esports. They get knocked out very early on, and again, it shows that Bren Esports, they are a great team. Middle of the pack qualifying, but as the 3rd seed from the Philippines, they don't have the consistency of the top 2 teams from that region, of NR Warriors and NRX. Bren Esports, when they are on form, look like the most deadliest team in the competition. And it's true, their positional play is great, the way they win gunfights is great, the way they push their advantage is great. They're just inconsistent. That's 2 maps in a best of 7 grand final where they've come last. 2 maps where they've come last. And this is one of the...
And they won a map,
exactly.
too.
It's one of the 7 teams that have won a map. And I'm going to say 7 teams. We're probably going to get another different victory once again.
And now that you've said that, it's not going to happen.
But 7 maps. They've won 1, but they placed last in 2. Inconsistency has plagued Bren Esports for a long time. It was a great win, and hats off to them. The win that they took was phenomenal, and it threw a big spanner in the works because it upset the top of the table when it was so close. So well done. They had impact on the tournament, not the impact that Bren Esports would have looked for. We're excited to see them return next split.
But the other
Shut
two
the door.
Philippines teams are still looking like they have a very real shot at this one.
Holy shit, what's that?
That is a sweet ride. That's a victory lap for SEAL Team right now.
I want
It's took
that-
an end.
I want that motorbike, and I want that motorbike now. NetEase, put it in my account. I want that.
That being said, it
That
is
is
not the
sick.
stealthiest ride. That
I
you
don't
can
care.
get.
I'm rolling into Bitter Lake like this.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Imagine how good that's going to look when ROS Ultra comes out.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Updated graphics. Day and night cycle. Weather events. Yeehaw.
I think it's a bit delayed for mobile, though. I think it's
It
coming to a
is.
PC near you
It
first.
has definitely come to a PC near you first. It'll be on the Asia server for mobile after that. But for SEAL Team, yeah, I mean, honestly, this is all they have to do. You just need to place high
Yeehaw.
positionally.
Let's go.
That's it. You know, they
Just-
can. They
I
just need to avoid
love
everybody.
how End is the one that's just driving through deeper away from the play zone. It's like,
Watch him drop him off. Too.
we
Be
will
like, okay,
deliver you, our sire. Please, please take these meds. Go forth and heal.
Took is the Lord of Medstrat.
Turn these bandages into medkits, as you have proclaimed the prophecy.
Not the only team gunning for a first place finish, though. Here's NRX.
No, they're gunning for a second place finish. Take that back.
I hate that you're right. Why?
Aha.
But NRX need to do better than them in order to finish it out.
I'm sorry, NRX. Unless you've got a cool med strat strap for us, you need to finish first. Because SEAL Team are probably coming 2nd, 3rd, or 4th.
I mean, they might Medstrat it out, but they just need to not find those fights early on, and that's what's been sinking them. But a lot of teams kind of just driving to these
Hello?
obscure places of the map.
Fate have made a substitution.
Yeah, John Sienna's in.
I don't see anyone.
You can't. Yeah. Oh, boy. You beat me to it.
Playing with 3 players is a bit difficult for Fate here.
Yes. 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 You've made your point.
Do, 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 do.
Game 7, and Fish has lost his mind. Officially.
See, you can tilt me, but I am the ultimate tilter.
Oh, I'm not tilted. I'm
Like
just,
a pinball
I'm just,
table.
I'm just
on
noting
top
it
of a
down.
wedge, actually tilted.
I'm noting this down. I'm gonna, check you into a psych ward after this is over.
Here's NRX.
It's been a long season, Fish.
Here's NRX. Look at that. This is the team that everyone was hyped up for. At one point today,
Including us.
they were 280 points ahead of the competition.
What the hell happened?
They sucked.
For
2
2
maps
rounds.
in a row.
Yeah.
They won, and they were like, woohoo! And then immediately died. It wasn't like they got 2nd or 3rd or 6th or 7th. They came last
Like dead last.
in the very next map. 20 points. Got 1 frag in last. Then in map 6, not cresting the top 10. So NRX 2 back-to-back poor games. And again, we say they're consistent team. Why? They came in 2nd, 6th, 6th, and then 1. That is enough to secure first. That's how consistent you need to be. And I say this not trying to be funny, but the only consistency you need is to place 2nd and then 6 2 times and then win a map to be 280 points away. So when we say you need to be consistent, and consistency is key, even a gap between 2nd and 6th, that's enough. That is consistent enough for a single win to put you over the top, which is what you want. Which again is why Medstratting works, which again, why, placing the top 5 consistently, which the Thai teams coming into the grand finals were really good at. Not as good during the grand finals itself. Works out so well for them.
We'll drive by here between Fury Roads and AROV.
Well, the remaining players of AROV, Fate killed
Yeah.
2 of them.
That's true. For Fury Roads, last chance to make as many points, but they run straight to Seal Gaming. Oh no, Got gets Aichi and Imio down. Took got the opposite.
There's just 1 player left inside the truck, like, where'd my friends go?
Yeah, they got downed.
And he's dead. Took us the final kill onto him.
Goodbye.
Oh boy, the team's
that's-
not eliminated. I think
I mean,
here's the final player.
That's,
Hello.
that's even more. That's even more points though for Seal Gaming
NRX
to
are gonna
try
be
and
like,
pad those stats out.
oh, damn it. See this SEAL team, 30 points. See?
Yeah, they may not even be in control of it. This is what happens when you come down to the last of a best of 7. Here's the members of Pirate King. Kind of the heirs apparent to the Vietnamese, or excuse me, to the Thai top placement at the moment, because Fnatic have kind of imploded. Pirate Team fell off, and number 1 have been very middling today. Pirate King may very well place into the top 3.
I feel like the 2-week break has hurt a lot of these teams. I feel like a lot of these
I think that's
teams
very
have gone,
fair.
all right, we've got 2 weeks, boys. Vacation. Let's go. G2 Esports. Coming into...
That's an old reference.
Look, we don't know if that's true, if they actually went on vacation or not, but just it's night and day performance for so many of these teams. Look, NRX are still up there, and our Warriors are still up there. SEAL Team are still off there. That's great. But when I saw Fate come in 5th place all the way to map 6, I knew something was wrong. This is a team that didn't do too well during the group stages and suddenly became gods at consistency, while all the teams we expected to be in the top 5 were nowhere to be seen. So there is a little bit of questions going on to what the heck is going on in this game. But I think teams had too long of a break and weren't able to get the competitive experience they needed almost. But who knows?
Yeah.
But just,
I mean, you can
it's
still
just
keep
night and
practicing,
day.
but yeah, it has been really weird to see this turnaround. And the teams that were playing so poorly in previous weeks, many of them did step up, and that's the even crazier thing.
Maybe it's the opposite, right? Maybe the teams that were on the bottom side of the table
Mental
actually,
reset.
had that reset, had the time to practice, and got so much better they overtook some of the top teams. It's reasonable. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's actually happened.
All right. Here's then our Warriors. This is, of course, our second team from the Philippines, who started the day with kind of blowing some expectations out of the water, winning the first map, overtaking NRX John 316, still in the running for a finals finish. But if they wanted to get number 1, they'd still need about 120 points more than Seal Gaming get. And considering how well the Vietnamese side has mastered the med strat, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be difficult.
This is Seal's tournament to lose effectively. I mean, it sounds like I'm calling it a little bit early here, but they have been an incredibly consistent team in a day that has had very inconsistent results. Checking in with some fights here. It looks like up on the high ground. Here's NR Warriors. You got to go for gold, go for those fights, see if you can win them out, and then outlast. Monster Truck Rally here on the high ground. Majipagi in the driver's seat. And hey, look at this. FF still up in this game. They may be in the last place position, but God bless them, they're trying. Keep on going.
Let's see if they can break their record. They're on track to try and survive longer than they have the entire tournament, or the entire 7 maps we've had today. Just got a tweet in as well from Cloud9 Seth. Which of the Southeast Asian teams in the finals are known for meme stratting?
Meme stratting. That's a new one. Ooh. Yeah. Instinct is going to drop Boyka as well. So WFFF actually having a couple of successful fights here in this final game, trying to go out on a high note. LawPro from ROV going to get caught in the crossfire, taken down by Delusion. There's actually 2 kills now stacked up by WFFF. Yeah, they're having a great game.
The best game they've had so far. They eliminate AROV, one of the tournament... Oh, sorry, not tournament favorites. One of the... How do we say this? The most popular team, we'd have to say, in the grand finals today. But, Pyro, do you want to run us to who are the meme stratting teams?
Ooh, who are the meme stratting teams?
Who are our meme stratting teams in Southeast Asia?
You mean out of the teams today?
Out of all the teams today.
Oof. I would say, I think Ezio probably makes an honorable mention despite the fact that they won that last round. Because if you think about it, Ezio have been, unlike most of the SEA teams, running into fights. They're doing their best EU impression today, to be completely honest. And they also happen to get in these firefights where they narrowly win, and then some other team just comes in and mops them up.
So who are med stratting teams?
Med stratting teams, Seal Gaming, obviously. NRX are another one. I think... Fate of course, is the Medstratting team.
I actually think that all our teams, as long as they're in the top 10, are Medstratting teams.
We don't talk about that. Yeah.
Fate, Seal, NRX are the ones that you'll go to, like, yep, this team's going to Medstrat.
But there's more meme-stratting teams, too.
Yeah, Fire Rose,
Well, honestly, I
Rose.
want to say Fnatic because they were dominating as far as Thailand
No,
goes throughout the
they're-
tournament. And then today,
They're just a meme.
they fall flat.
No, Fnatic
They
are
stand
like,
back at the end.
It's just like their League of Legends team, all the way to the grand finals, and then they suck.
Jeez, you are not pulling punches today.
Nope. What the heck happened? I had Fnatic as my number 2 team coming into today.
So, I mean, they were number 2 in the standings.
Exactly. They were number 2. I had NRX John, then Fnatic, then Seal, then NR Warriors, followed by Pirate Team. That was my top 5. It's been completely shaken up. Currently, I only have NRX. They're not even first. They're second right now.
So what you're saying is you're bad at predictions.
No. I'm great. I'm a god. I predicted everything 100% correct.
Okay.
And I will tell you my predictions once the tournament's over.
Yeah, okay.
And we can compare.
Sure. That's I'm not falling for that one. But we have 2 teams eliminated already with 45 players left up here in this game. How much longer will it be before we crown our eventual champions? Watching out the members of Pirate Team. Had some up and down performances today. But they're currently looking at 6th place at the moment, and to place within the top 10 would not be too shabby for Pirate Team.
At one point, they were 30 points away from first.
That's true.
They'd be kicking themselves a little bit. So, not the best day for Fnatic either. Memes aside, coming into the final map, 3 players left. And again, it's been a story of Fnatic are not doing well where they're meant to be strong. Of Gods, now known as Fnatic, were really good from minute 1 to 23. Their problems have always lied in the late game. And throughout the regional clash, we've always said, if Fnatic can survive to 23 minutes, which they always do, all they have to do... Sorry, if Fnatic are always going to be able to survive till 23 minutes, all they have to do to be the best team in the world is practice their final play zone play. Learn from the likes of NRX, who play the final play zone very well, and study how to maneuver in those final few zones. But coming to the grand finals, we haven't even gotten a chance to see if that's true, because the only map they won, they stole from Fate. They stole it right from Fate's noses. Fate, Miracle Run, 1-on-8, winning the 1-on-8 fight, and then John Flux comes in and kills the final member inside the play zone from outside the zone. So, it's been a horrible day for Fnatic. We haven't gotten to see if their final play zone play has improved, because we, frankly, haven't been able to see them make it into that final play zone. Their early and mid game, where they're meant to be really strong, has completely fell.
Yeah, this is their last chance to make a strong showing at the end of it. They're actually facing down the members of WAFFF on the opposite side. 2 teams that have really fallen down towards the end here, but expectations have been very different. Checking in with Seal Team, currently the front runners for the finish would nab the victory for Vietnam, take it away from NRX John 316 in the Philippines to be the SEA Regional Clash champions for the 2nd ever event here for Southeast Asia. Big pride, World Championship points, the lion's share of the prize pool. Remember, that's $30,000 US that the first place walks away with. Compare that to the 10 second place. I mean, it's a big difference.
Yeah, significant chunk of change as well. Remember that has a lot of value for a lot of the regions here. And we've had a stream where we've actually gone through the different countries participating in, showcasing how much the prize pool means to them.
Seal under fire here from WAFFF. Starting to see a lot more action from them. Neptune on the front lines. Got Seal pinned down a little bit on the edge of the zone. It's going to be very soon that they have to start making moves. If Seal drop early, this could start changing things for a few of the teams that are hot on their heels. But Hwang On and End are still here. And we know Took is already setting up for the med strat.
It's WAF as well. This is the first time we've had real impact on the tournament.
Might just be Kingmakers at the end of the day.
They were able to slay AROV in the final map. The only squad wipe they've actually got in this entire tournament. AROV in map 7.
Crackers coming through a little bit short. This is a long-range fight. The Seal team aren't going to walk away with this one easily. What a time for WAFFF to come alive here.
20 minutes in, Pyro. We're getting close to that final battle. 42 players left alive.
This is the slowest game we've had today. Go figure. This is a little bit closer to what we expect from Southeast Asia, but it has still been action-heavy. Grenades flying left and right as we see, I believe it was Fury Roads getting eliminated off the back of that one. Roger priming on this firecracker.
Ow.
He lets it fly. Feta not dodging out the damage. Boy. Jump shots here for Roger. Pirate team wanting a finish that they can be proud of. And meanwhile, back to this fight. Neptr gets the down on end, and Got gets down by 6-9 from NRX John. Looks like the fight's getting taken to him. Oh, boy.
NRX
John coming in to sweep in to clean up those kills, so all of a sudden, that's going to add some more kills to their stats, allowing them to try and get back into that first place position closer and closer. They still have to deal with Took, though, who will be med-stratting.
I mean, this is big for NRX. They now know that they've killed majority of the members of the team they need to leapfrog. So now their eyes are set on the first place finish. Whether SEAL team like it or not, Thuk needs to put out a miraculous performance if NRX takes first, and only if they take first.
He has been holding the record so far today. Delusion does get down by Hwang An. There's another member of SEAL team still up, and he gets knocked down, though.
So it's just Thuk. Last man standing for
There he
SEAL
is.
team. I don't think they got too many frags to their name except for the 3 we saw very early on. So this could be SEAL team putting it all down to fate. Not the team, but the spiritual thing.
Yeah. I mean, it may very well come down to Fate the team as well.
If
Who
they
knows
kill
what's going to
NRX,
happen at
sure.
this point. NRX John are only sitting at 90 points behind SEAL Gaming. It is still possible for them to come back into this one, but the rest of the team still fighting out. 37 players left up. Ezio going to get caught in the crosshairs of number 1's Nemesis. This is very tense in the final hurdle, Fish. Number 1 making a strong name for themselves at the end here, considering they've been very middling today. We've seen them last a decent while, but not picking up nearly as many of these frags as we might have expected. That's about to change here as Nemesis is going to grab Roger at the end. Fnatic into this fight with Fate, managed to get down Dave Jan, but the rest of the fight, what we see on our screen, is not showing us anything just yet. Just a lot of heals. WAFFF still alive in this game. Their tournament is not over yet, even if they haven't been able to pick up a lot of points in this series today.
Hey, remember how we said Fate could be on their side? Nico just killed Jay-Z.
Fate is
Fate
definitely
may
not on their
literally
side.
be on SEAL team's side right now.
No, it could happen. Yeah, you got to watch your back, NRX. Nothing is for certain.
Hang on. Is that a random member of Fate just stuck inside the house? Yes, it is. It's
He's
Nico.
down. He's down, though.
I have a feeling he might be the med-stratting player from Fate.
Yeah, won't be lasting much longer. So Pirate Team gets eliminated, unfortunately for them, as they were hoping to climb back up the standings. They will end no higher than that 6th place, but they probably will drop down a little further depending on how the placements happen here. Neko does get finished off by Fnatic's Aaron. We're watching Vorax here as he starts setting some shots in the direction of NRX, finds one onto Lycan AA.
Remember that's only 3 players from NRX, 3 players from Fnatic as well. Fnatic have made it to 23 minutes. This is where we've said historically they've been weak. Now, 3 players, it might not be much for them. Let's see if they can redeem in the final map of today. If they can show us that, you know, their late game has been short up.
Lycan AA gets dropped down. That should be now 2 members of NRX John.
Okay,
Look at
let
the
me-
split
let
now
me go
on
to
the
this.
mini-map.
SEAL team's number 4 on the western side. Then you have Fate south of the circle. You have Pirate King, who are east of the circle. Top right-hand side, so northeastern, you have Ezio Gaming. There's 2 players outside, and 1 team didn't even get enough time to read.
It's going to be a med-strat fight.
WAF are in this final fight. What the heck's going on?
Imagine they win this map.
Oh, please, please.
Won't really change that much, but
Please win.
oh boy.
I'm rooting for WF.
And our
here.
Warriors just got knocked out. Okay, that's actually huge right now because this was our 3rd place team. So it really is coming down to SEAL Gaming and NRX John 316. We already know that Pirate King have devoted themselves to the med strat, which means they shouldn't place any higher than SEAL or NRX, pending those teams getting knocked out right now.
It's actually one of the closest tournaments we have. We can kind of justify who's going to win based on the final few positions, just because 1st and 2nd is about 90 points of a difference. But the rest of the standings, Game 7's going to actually decide that for us. We'll have to calculate the points after. NRX down to 2 players.
Yeah, one of them Zippy, healing up on the edge of the zone.
Minute till the play zone moves in. 6-9's wrapping around. He's actually taking some damage.
Yeah, what's going on there?
There's Mashiro that's shooting him from downtown. Zippy
Yeah.
looking for it. He actually doesn't look far enough.
Yeah, he can't quite get behind the trees there, and he has to keep healing himself up. The safe zone's going to start restricting down in the next minute or so.
he's
Mashiro
down.
gets
6-9's
the knockdown
down.
onto 6-9. It's going to be all on Zippy for NRX. This could very well be the play that gets SEAL to the victory.
Oh, double F. They're healing outside the zone as well. Fnatic are controlling the circle. They're going to be the first team to move into the next zone. And they've got the position advantage as well as the numbers advantage now. Instinct, that's a poor mistake.
Oh, he's going running, but Fnatic, they don't actually see him right now. He's actually making it quite
Shoot
far.
him!
What is going on? Nobody
need to
caught
shoot
him
him!
here. He gets behind the fence.
Finally, he spots him out, and Fnatic's just like, okay, someone's creeping up behind us. Maybe we should deal with this guy. Here's a firecracker.
Oh, back away, Instinct, back away. Avoids the damage, but he's got to start moving quickly. The Da and Aaron are there on the opposite side of the barrels. This is the best we've seen WAFF play in a long time. Dive shot, chip shot, gets the down on Aaron. Are you kidding me?
Instinct's still alive as well. The Da's now threatening that position. Instinct's going to be able to get a full heal off. If he has the meds available, he'll be able to heal up to full. Then he has to rush the Da. No, he doesn't have a med. He's not medding up. Instinct, no!
Oh, trying, and he gets chipped. That's going to be just enough. The Da will get him down, but that was a incredibly high-cost finish here. And now the rest of the Sharks start closing in. Pirate King Mac 4 looking for the Da. Finds one shot, looking for another.
Hang
Lion's
on.
going to get Rids.
Look, this is 3 members of Pirate King. Pyro, they might take first here.
Yeah, they might. It looks like it. Remember, this is a team that was sitting in 4th place. They're not too far behind. Zippy is still up in this one, but he's the last remaining member. NRX John, get eliminated. That's going to be it.
Pirate King are poised to take this map. The question is, how many frags do they have? It doesn't look like many. Between the 2 players we've seen so far, it's 0. So unfortunately, Pirate King really need these frags to overtake Seal.
That would be huge right now. Before this game, the points separating the teams, about 150, 160 or so, and if SEAL Team managed to get themselves into 2nd place, they should be able to walk away with the victory despite not having many frags. This is going to be right down to the wire. Yada is going to get Mara, yes. Off screen, it's Fire Rose facing off against Ezio, but that's not the fight we're looking for. What we're looking for right now, as the dog goes driving away, and he loses his own life to the green zone.
I think they've done it. I think Pirate King are going to successfully take this map. They've taken the final round.
That'll be the only team that's managed to take 2, so at the end of the day, they're going to shoot themselves at the standings. The question is, will it be enough to end it? Fire Rose gets eliminated off the screen.
Wait,
We're down to
hang
7
on.
players. Who
Who's
all is
that
still up?
little cheeky devil? It's WAFF. They've made it all the way here. WBS is still in this. All right, come on. Jump in that
Creeping his way through. Creeping his way through right now.
1 on 3, boys. They can do it. Come on.
I mean, if anyone can do it, the team that hasn't been able to do it all day today and is surprised at the final hurdle. You can see Mashiro sniffing around to see if he can find anybody, but unfortunately WBS is in the opposite direction.
Still driving around, so WBS is going to make his way over, slowly but surely.
Oh, he finds Mac 4.
Oh,
He's
gets
got the
it
down. Can he get the elimination?
Nah,
No,
he's
that's
dead.
the question.
WBS.
Nope. Gets run over, and Mashiro does get the kill credit for it as he runs over him. So now we're down to 6 players.
Hey, this is actually going to be pretty close.
This is
I
gonna be very
believe
close.
that is 5 kills, and okay.
5 kills for Mashiro alone.
And I believe that his teammate has 6.
They might just be able to do this.
Pirate King may have just stolen first place.
But if Took
That is
can
6.
stay in second, that may just be enough. I don't know. That's so close right now.
All right, so how many points does Pirate King have? I forget now.
Pirate King are currently sitting on 880. SEAL
Okay.
Team have 1015.
10, 15.
So if my math is correct, that is 135 points difference.
Cool. Let me do this quickly. 10, 15 plus 175, which is the guaranteed 2nd place finish if they get it. Plus 175. That's 1190. Now let's throw in 5 frags. I don't know how many they had, but let's throw in 5
We know they
frags.
at least have 5.
Yeah, so 1240 is the approximate range for SEAL Team. Let's see if they can
SEAL
make it.
Team
Remember,
should
SEAL
be
Team
able to
is
get
still
it.
fighting against Fate and the Menstrator from Pirate King.
Medstra combat!
It's Fate against SEAL Team. Will Fate be able to shut them down?
Well, it's all about timing.
It's
I want to see if a new
25
record
points.
gets set.
25 points. Remember this. If Fate win this, they rob SEAL Team of 25 points.
And they actually hand it to Pirate King.
But let's see. So Pirate King, they are going to come in first. So that's 880 plus 225 positional. That's already 1105. Then we know they have 11 frags.
Do we know they have 11 for sure? We
For
have
sure.
6 here on Mashiro.
For sure. So they, if
This is
SEAL...
Took. This is Took. He's run out of meds. He's driving. He's out of this
Wait,
one.
no.
He actually dies, but Fate goes down first.
No, he
No,
hasn't.
no, Fate, no, he
still
scatters the
cussing.
red packets.
He scatters the red packets.
Seal get eliminated before the end.
This is way too close.
This
we
is
need,
wild.
So we
Okay,
need no
all right.
SEAL's kills.
Pirate-
3 kills.
Pirate King get themselves 11. Fate get themselves 2nd place off that. Seal get 3rd, and they have 3 frags. You're absolutely right there. I mean, it's huge to see how big of a drop-off it was, and this is the stats we had from that final game. And oh boy, yeah, look at the Pirate King stats. Far and away.
8 headshots.
8 headshots. They didn't actually do as much damage as number 1, but it didn't matter.
Was it enough? Was it enough, Pyra?
Well, we're going to find out, I suppose. I mean, Seal Gaming
Was
weren't
it
that far
enough?
behind them. Look at this, 6 headshots for Seal Gaming.
20
Fish,
points.
I don't know.
20 points, ladies and gentlemen, separated number 1 and number 2 of the tournament.
God, this is the most tense part of everything is actually where we see the most tension.
So we'll go from bottom to top here, Pyra. 15th to 9th place.
All right, well, we'll start getting that drum roll going. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, survivors, we are about to find out who our SCA Regional Clash champions are. In 15th place, we have WAFFF, followed by Fury Roads, AROV, Just Team, Ezio Gaming, Bren Esports, and Fnatic finishing in 9th place. Oh boy, definitely disappointment from the Fnatic team, but
still,
at the end there, they put in a good showing.
There you go.
This is it. Pirate Team in 8th, Fate in 7th, Fire Rose in 6th, NR Warriors in 5th, number 1, number 4. NRX John 316 get a 3rd place finish. The bronze medal, the silver goes to Seal Gaming. And Fish, your winner, your champion. A massive congratulations for Pirate King with a total of 1,215 points, walking away with that $30,000 prize.
And they did it by 20 points. 2 frags is what separated Pirate King as well as Seal Team coming into the grand finals. 2 frags, and that's a difference of $20,000 US. $10,000 per frag, and Pirate King have done it. Or they put it in the hands of Fate, who were able to help with that upset, giving them the extra $20,000 by placing 2nd in the final map.
Sometimes fate is on your side, and Pirate King proved they are Thai royalty here today, taking home the victory for Thailand, cementing themselves